Hi, everybody. Rob here with another 5-minute member talk. And today we have a special guest, Haley Stauch from Steel Chapel in Longview. Hi, Haley.
Hey, Rob. How's it going?
Well, it's well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Say, funny story. I was thinking back to when we very first met a while back, and I couldn't quite understand how to say your last name when when I first started talking to you, which was actually by way of email and things. And so you were nice enough to explain it to me. It's like saying the word ouch with a st in front of it. Is that right? Stouch?
That's correct. Das gut,
All
yeah.
right. Perfect. Haley, tell us, what is your position? What do you do there at Steel Chapel?
I am a funeral director and an embalmer here. And I've been here almost 3 years now. So.
Oh, good for you. Have you already completed mortuary school, or is that still coming up?
I am already licensed, and I've been licensed for a couple of years, and I do have 3 interns underneath me right now.
Wow, that's great. How's teaching them? Is it interesting?
It is. It's definitely giving me a better understanding of why I do the things I do, and it's a really good honor to be able to work with these guys.
That's great. Well, we need wonderful teachers to bring the new people coming up, the new generation into this profession. So I'm sure you're doing a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you.
You were telling me a story here before we got on here that you had recently completed or participated in your first green burial program or green burial interment. And at that time, you kind of mentioned that it's really kind of opened your eyes up to the green burial process and what it's all about, and kind of changed your outlook on it a little bit. Can you tell me a little bit about how that's changed you?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times with funeral homes, they think of the green burial as kind of taking us out of the whole process, when really it highly involves us and the family hand in hand. We recently had a burial at the Herland Forest, and I got the opportunity to work with Walt, and he sets up everything there, and he lives there. Just a wonderful person to really pretty much start this journey of green burials with. So that was about 2 months ago that we were able to take care of this family.
Is that something that you guys are now looking into to maybe add to your offerings to families of being able to provide green burial services?
Absolutely. So we're thinking about packages, and the future will hold on how we can work with these funeral homes that are either closer or work with the cemeteries directly, which you can do. White Eagle, a group of us went to White Eagle this summer, and we got to walk around and meet the staff and learn that they have a camp there that kids can learn about different livestock. And then, like I said, recently we went to the Herland Forest and we got to walk around, and you would never think that this park was a cemetery. I mean, you walk through these beautiful pine trees and, the ground coverage and these crisp leaves, and just a whole all-around beautiful experience. And with Herland, they have a meeting place. And then at this point, they take the loved one and they transfer it to the site. And so the family can follow. In this case, the family wasn't involved. It was primarily us taking pictures because the daughter lived too far away to be able to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So one of our interns and myself, we helped. We had wrapped this individual in a shroud, and the shroud came from a company called Kinkarako, and they're a wonderful company. Love them. They sent us this book that has all of the options when it comes to wraps and shrouds and a body wash for these green burials. And you can set it up where the family's involved if they want to come in like an ID viewing and help bathe their loved ones. And so that was pretty cool. The term that they use for everyone that's there at the park or at the forest is guardians. So
Wow,
once these loved ones are placed, they become the guardians of the forest.
I see. That's great.
Yeah.
The great terminology. We've got just about a minute left. Quick question.
Yeah.
Being in Southwest Washington,
Hmm.
uh, do you see that, at least what you're seeing from your families that are choosing you, do you see a lot of people coming in and asking about green burial services? Does it sound like it's something that's going to continue to increase in the years to come?
Yes, absolutely. With the state passing the recompost and alkaline hydrolysis,
Hmm.
definitely families are definitely asking for more. And here at Longview Memorial Park, we're trying to offer more. Recently, we have offered a semi-green burial, which a person is placed in a casket and then placed directly into the ground. And then the liner goes on top of it to help protect the ground from settling and the backhoes going back and forth. Um, and then instead of using bronze, we can use granite, which is a more green option, and hopefully encouraging and increasing the possibilities of green burial definitely in our area. So
Sure. That's great. So, Haley, if people wanted to reach out to you and maybe ask some more questions about how things were, and or if they just have general questions about green burial, how can we get in contact with you?
um, you can reach me here at Steel Chapel, and our phone number here is 360-423-6090, or my email, and that is H, and then my last name, Stauch, Stauch, at pgifs.com.
That's perfect. Well, thank you, Haley. Again, Haley Stauch with Steel Chapel in Longview. Thank you for talking with us a little bit. This has been another episode of 5 Minute Member Talk. So we will talk with you again soon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.